Hey guys, this is only going to be a short video, but I'll get straight to it. Basically, in this tiny vial or pot thing here, I have the balfouri communal that I unboxed ages ago, and if you guys watched that video, you would know they were all about like this big or something, and there was one that was like really tiny. That tiny one, the others, like you can see one of them there, they molted about twice each, and the little one still hadn't molted at all. You've probably seen the corner there. But basically, after a while, I decided I'm going to have a little look at it, and it wasn't moving that great, so I left it in there for about another week. And then after that week, I noticed it was right. Hang on, let me just. Wow, I've done that up tight, didn't I? But it's also kind of like an update on the balfouri communal. But I noticed it wasn't moving very well, and it was about right there-ish, so around that area, and it wasn't moving, and the others webbed over top of it a little bit. So I got the webbing off and put it into this file, damped it down a bit in case it was dehydrated, and about another week passed, and then checked on it every day, it's fine. Week later, it was no longer with us. Here it is now, and as you can see, if I open this up again, don't know why I shut it. Jesus Christ. There we go. As you can see, it was a lot smaller. I'll get them to about the same height. So it just never grew. They haven't molted since, but look, this one looks like it's gonna molt any second, and the others are in there somewhere. There's one about there, if you can see it. So I've basically just got 4 of them now, because one of them passed away. And I know it was only a tiny sling, but when you start a project like this, like a communal setup, which I can't put this lid on, like start a communal setup and you're really hopeful and you're quite new to the hobby, or fairly new to it, there's the little losses like this that affect you as well as the big losses. I mean, this has affected me more than when I lost my first tarantula, because my first one, if you've seen the video, I packed it up and sent it out to the breeder, and he paired it and it died of disease over there. But I kind of expected him to get eaten anyway. So, I mean, things like that just happen in this hobby. Like, you get the little ones dying. Like, it just didn't do anything. And I'll just sort it out top shelf. Also, look, I'm growing these, like spider plants, pothos plant. I forgot what this one's called now, and I don't know what these ones are called. So I'm just growing them. And one of the plants, I'm suspecting this one here, has got 2 little buds that have came into leaves. I've also got this isopod enclosure thing with a few millipedes in that. They always stay buried away. They don't climb. I haven't seen any escape or anything. I've opened up the top part here and took it off, so this plant can grow out and hopefully grow all the way across there once I tidy it up. But that's a little project. But basically, about the tarantulas, the balfouris haven't survived, or didn't survive. I got 4 more tarantulas recently, them ones there, and that one a bit less recently, that one even less recently, and oh yeah, and that one about the same time I got that one, or both of them about the same time really. Anyway, that's not important, but these things just kind of happen sometimes, and you just gotta, it's sad, but tarantulas don't really live that long in the long run. Well, some species do. Some can live up to like 30 years. like 30 to 40 years, but that's if they're lucky. Their expectancy is like 25 to 30 years though. Some of the bigger ones, like the pulchra, and that's the only one that comes to mind. But you got some of the dwarf ones that don't live as long, and some of the weak ones when they hatch out aren't gonna live that long either. Some die in the egg sac. So I just obviously got a weak sling that got bullied by the rest of them. I should have isolated it into a different pot sooner, but now I know for next time. But I'll do a quick update on the tarantulas. Like, as this is video after I done the big balls baboon box, and it wasn't straight after. They had about 2 weeks. This is the Darlingi, the one that molted. It's in there. It's made a lovely burrow. It's doing fine. Freshen up the water dish. The new OBT's down there. You can kind of see it above the water dish. If I get it out, I'll just need to bang it down a bit more. But as you can see, it's there. It's doing fine as well. Then the 2 arboreal ones. You can kind of see one of them there. Sort of. That fluffy bit there. I know it's hard to see, but you can kind of see the legs. So that's that one. And the other arboreal, I forget which is which, but I've wrote the initials down. It's in that webbing bit on the back of the cork somewhere. But they're all doing fine, they've all eaten. So this is like a quick update on the slings really. I'll probably upload this video straight away. So but if you're in this hobby, you do lose your tarantulas over time, and there's nothing you can really do about it. But oh well. Life's life, isn't it? You just got to deal with it sometimes. And oh yeah, also I paired her again, which you haven't seen that video because I'm having a bit of problems because I recorded it using my camera, and I've got some issues with getting that onto my phone to upload it. Yeah, still don't know how I'm going to do that. But anyway, I paired them again. I'm not going to give any details, but she has been looking like she's been getting bigger and bigger, but I'm not sure if that's because I saw her like yesterday for the first time in forever, and she's been eating the new roaches. She's had about 2 now. Or if it's because because she's pregnant or whatever. I have no clue. But anyway, I'll end this video because I said it's not going to be a long video and it's like 8.5 minutes. So I'll see you in the next one. I'll probably do a little shorts or something, feeding some of the tarantulas one by one, or like watering them or something. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.